Hey, Scarefest. I had something planned differently. I wasn't able to go to the movies. So what I had planned is I finally watched A Quiet Place. Then I was going to see A Quiet Place Part 2. The question you may ask yourself is, why haven't I watched it before? It's been out for a couple of years. Well, it's not so much that I hate Jim from The Office or can't stand Mary Poppins Light. I just wasn't overly interested. You know the good thing about going into a movie with no expectations? You can only really kind of go up or say right here. So, Jim from The Office, John Krasinski, does a fantastic job. He's the director and one of the writers of it. It's not a bad movie. It's kind of an extended Twilight Zone. It doesn't make a hell of a lot of sense if you start analyzing it, but I enjoyed it. So I'm making an assumption right now that most of you have seen it, and I was the only a-hole who hadn't seen it. If that's true, sorry about that. Like I said, I finally got to it. And it's not like I can go see The Hunt, which is another movie I wanted to review in the next week, but I can't. A Quiet Place. Picture it. Sometime now or in the future, there's a family gathering things using sign language, talking to one another through sign language and not making any sound. And the world has been taken over by aliens, I guess. It doesn't really explain that so much. You see clippings and a few things on his board inside his little office where he's trying to reach people and always work on his daughter's hearing aid so she can hear. I think that's the reason why they can all speak sign language. You pick up on that as you go. And the reason I really liked it is twofold. Three. One, the opening scene. So the boy and your girl and the younger boy are in like a Rite Aid or something. And the parents are there, and the littlest boy, maybe 4, finds a spaceship. And his dad takes it away from him. No, because it makes noises, takes the battery out of it. And then the girl, after they've all went, reaches it to him because the batteries are out of it. So they're walking down a train track, going back to their home, and all of a sudden it goes off because these aliens, monsters are attracted to sound. They can't see, they're only attracted to sound. And before Jim from The Office can get to his 4-year-old son, bam, the monster takes it away. And I thought, that's really ballsy from Jim from The Office, John Krasinski. I appreciate that. I really do. But it also is a movie. And I appreciate when people take, that took balls of steel to kill that kid. You learned this from the trailer from A Quiet Place 2. Jim from The Office doesn't make it. I need to stop calling him that. It's John Krasinski. John Krasinski, where he sacrifices himself to save his daughter. Once again, it's pretty ballsy. You're the star, and you and Mary Poppins lie, and you die. And I appreciate that too. And the third thing is, it's really well directed. Now, here's what kills you. They end up killing one at the end because of a hearing aid and high octaves, and that drives them crazy. And I was thinking, really? 4 people in a farmhouse couldn't figure that out, and the government somehow or another during this time when the world was falling apart? Because we don't see any of that. The other thing that bothers me is, so they go to a waterfall, him and his son, and they get behind the waterfall and they start talking. And he's like, yes, we can talk and we can do everything, yada, yada, yada. Why don't they live behind the waterfall? Also, Mary Poppins Light is pregnant. After they've lost this other one, I guess they decided to do it again because nothing makes you horny like beasts killing your child all over the world and taking over everything and just killing everything. I have no idea why you procreate at that point. You just try to keep the other 2 you got alive. It's fantastically acted. This has been Joe Lewis. Check out A Quiet Place and Bonehead Weekly. Just enjoy this time. Enjoy this time with your family, your kids, whomever. Okay? Thank you so much.